So everyone, happy belated birthday to the DM. Happy birthday to you.
You're old as
happy birthday to you. My PNG is on. My PNG is on mine. I just don't have it on in the Discord. Will you feel better if I put up my VTuber for you? Okay, I just for you, I will put on one of my VTubers. Okay, just for you, because you're special to me.
I'm eating, so I don't want to see people's face.
I mean, I'd let you see my face, but it's ugly and it makes most people cry.
Look at it for 5 seconds. Hello. All right, now I'm off. That's all you're getting from me.
If it wasn't so damn hot, I'd put on a shirt and I'd have my actual camera on, but it's too fucking hot right now, so.
I have been thinking of making like a PNG tuber model. I think that'd be fun. Because I could fucking draw, so I could just design it myself.
I've never shown you Fugi, have I?
No.
Have I shown you the Discord reactive Fugi, Brent? I'm just gonna send you a link real quick. It makes it so you can set pictures for images to show up on your stream instead of having to share your actual Discord screen. No. Wait, that means that Valor is in charge of the ship for the session. Hey, Thok, I bet you won't start a mutiny.
Wait, what?
I just realized that this entire time I've been talking and doing this opening, my mic's been muted.
Fail.
I'm so good at this. I'm a professional. I can actually get bits now. Which, by the way, thank you, you lovely people, for following me and helping me achieve that goal. I can now, in fact, get bits, and you can subscribe to me. Or follow me, or whatever it is.
We can also now make you channel point redeems.
Yeah. Me and Crow are going to spend some time working on that soon. Hopefully.
Yeah, you never told me that you hit affiliate. Congratulations.
I technically didn't. They lowered the standard for monetization. So I don't need to hit affiliate to monetize. But affiliate will unlock more features.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah. I just got the email. I just got the email last week. But I can now do emotes. So you can't. I need to figure out how to make
since one of the last messages you sent me about this was literally just, I want emotes.
Yep. Because now I can actually use them and have them. So I kind of want them. But anyway, I need to figure out how to make some. Yes, you're all very pretty with your emotes, and I appreciate the engagement. I'm over here just have to cry myself to sleep. However,
and to be fair, you can also just get a lot of pre-made emotes off of like Etsy and stuff too.
Yeah, true.
So it helps that you have artists here that are willing to work with you.
Yeah.
Hi. I will gladly draw emotes. Just let me know what the dimensions are.
Rollout, what are the dimensions?
Give me half a second to look it up again.
Yeah, just DM it to me, and I can have that be like a late birthday present for you.
Yeah. Sign me up. I'll take art as a birthday present. Hey, I believe in supporting artists, but also, you know, in vein of that, artists giving their art as birthday presents is always welcome. Ivy, I can't wait for Ivy to finish I can't wait for Ivy to finish the mural. Oh, I'm going to be so freaking excited when that's done. I'm gonna hang that shit in my front room of my house. Oh. For those of you who don't know, Ivy, one of my beautiful players, I commissioned her to do a art piece of the Grove of the Wild Gods for the Wildlands campaign. She is doing it on actual canvas, and it is huge. It literally takes up a wall in her house, and when she is done, I am going to have it professionally framed, and I am going to hang it in the front room of my house. And I am fucking excited for it. I've been watching her progress videos on it, and seeing her progress on it, and it's just, oh, it makes me so excited. And I have, of course, been happy to compensate her for the materials and the time. So I can't wait to see even more of it. It's going to be great. But anyway, back to the Seas of Vodari, because when last time we met our crew, the crew of the Vessi's Mercy. Yes, Vessi has mercy? Who knew? I didn't. I called hacks! Hacks and slander! Oh, I have no one on my TikTok stream? That's depressing. But anyway.
Give it time.
I know, but usually I have at least one person at the 10-minute mark. But anyway, you guys have agreed to assist the House of Shadows and House Tea Leaf in retrieving the Undine. The Undine being a ship that was invented a long time ago that is said to be somewhat sentient and have the spirits of powerful elementals trapped within their core, making their magical core very valuable and a revolutionary type of engine. In exchange for this, for retrieving this engine, there are a few things that you are all going to be paid and given. So first things first, let me find the book.
It would help if your TikTok was actually live.
My TikTok says it is live.
I'm looking on TikTok right now. It doesn't show you live.
Oh, it says I'm streaming. What the fuck? My shadow banned? Alright, well, I guess I'm just not going live on TikTok tonight. That's fine. Odd, though. I'll have to look into that later.
Could just be a glitch on their end.
Could be. And I'll look into it later. However, you are being paid a variety of things. First and foremost, the contract offers to pay each of you 500 gold pieces directly. And a bounty of 10,000 gold pieces just for the Jacanith stone at the core of the Undine. If the stone falls into someone else's hands, you get paid 2,000 just for the name of its new owner. However, bringing back the core and the Undine itself will not only get you the 10,000, but it will also give you a new elven warship, complete with the upgrades and enhanced designs that you guys have on your current Vessi's Mercy ship. House Tea Leaf will happily match your build on a newer ship. An elven warship, to be exact. And so you will have more cannons, more cargo space, and more room for crew, as well as other amenities. So, it is a highly sought-after item for you guys, I imagine. Yafta certainly likes to think so. You do also know that certain members of certain unsavory individuals, such as this mysterious scoundrel, might also be after the Undine. Never know. There's a few ways to find out. But first things first, your first priority is to travel to the Jewel of the Sea, which is a place known as Zorantil Point. Let me make sure. Yes.
DM, just not to be, stickler for things. Weren't we going to find the person the Queen wanted us to find?
Yes, Zorantil Point is still your destination.
Cool.
Our goal was to keep an eye out for the person and hopefully find them.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. That quells my concerns.
If I remember correctly, you actually asked the exact same question at the end of last session too.
Yeah.
Nani?
Yeah.
Good God, I need to get a better memory card in my head.
Dude, I think that goes for all of us in this chat.
Listen, my memory is only good right now because I've taken my medications like all week long.
Look, I need
proud of you.
I need a major factory reset. So
Okay, I'll get the Billy Club.
no, you're gonna need something a little bit stronger than the Billet Club.
That sounds fun.
But so the other thing that you guys obtained, which I remember making it. My God, is this gonna happen again? I remember making this fucking thing. It's gonna happen again. I remember making this damn thing! Okay, fine, you know what? Fuck it! We'll do it live! Fraser. Any Schnitzel fans in the audience?
I don't think a lot of people. I don't think a lot of your fans are German.
It's a chowder reference, you fuck.
He's from Canada. He doesn't understand.
Rada.
Rada.
Rada. Oh, so Schnitzel. Oh, naughty boy, not.
What did he say?
You'll understand when you're older.
I don't think he ever did. That's the thing.
Chowder never got older.
No, he did. There's an episode. It exists. I just don't think he ever learned it. Again, I just don't think he ever learned anything. I'm pretty sure
he was too scared of Panini to learn anything properly.
I'm 100% convinced this man had children by accident.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, not by accident. Panini did all the work.
Again, Panini's intentions and Chowder's accidents are not mutually exclusive.
That seems illegal.
I mean,
welcome to the cartoons we had growing up.
It is Panini, bro. Like
she straight up kidnapped him because he looked at another girl once.
Yep.
That's it. Just
that was a thing.
Yep. All right. Finally.
Oh, hey, there's a treasure map.
Yeah, there's a treasure map. Bam.
I'm so proud of you.
What? I don't need this crap.
I'm proud of you.
I love you.
You know what? Anyway, moving on.
Okay, I see. I'm not wanted to hear hashtag mod leave.
Hashtag, I thought it was backslash.
I'm just gonna go ahead and demod myself here.
I do not understand what is going on here because I am so far out of the loop of how your guys' relationship works.
I'm being a brat.
You're
That's all it
Canadian.
is.
You don't need to understand.
Keep my fucking Canadian ass out of it.
I mean, I planned to.
Listen. Just go enjoy your poutine and don't worry about what happens next.
You leave my poutine out of this.
I mean, I guess it's better than Marmite.
Yes, absolutely.
Everyone hates Marmite.
Fucking Australians.
I mean, Australia. What else do they got? I hear a
Even
Kiton.
Marmite hates Marmite.
Spiders.
Meow.
Midnight, shut the fuck up, you fat bastard.
Every cat owner ever.
I fed your ass 3 hours ago. You don't get the bitch.
Yeah, but it might as well have been not at all.
Listen,
Did I fucking ask you how to take?
if you leave for 3 hours, you're gone for 6. If you leave for 3 minutes, you're gone for 6 hours. Really trying to shut the...
It's a great place
that's
to
a
tune
perfect
in there, Kayla. A great
perfect
place
line to join into a stream on.
And actually, I did somewhat misspeak. Your first location is actually to head to Damari to meet up with some other interested parties. First and foremost, though, allow me to pull you to the new map. Although some of you may have seen this map before, some of you may not have. But welcome to the Under the Seas of Vodari map.
Under the sea.
This is what it looks like underneath the water.
I think of our entire group, I'm the only one who would actually have this map memorized.
Yep. But Damari is very close to Varaki. And in fact, you can actually see essentially the entrance. Because there is a... Let me remember. Damari is less than a day's sail from both Arushi and Varaki, and sits upon a seamount just below the waves. The sea acts as an important hub for trade and diplomacy, linking the undersea people and drylanders. From the surface, Damari appears to be a busy floating port. Under the port is the sprawling lower city with structures tall enough to reach above the waves. And I need to actually pull up the book of the Under the Seas of Vodari.
Under the sea.
Under the sea! I like it
swear
better
if your
down where it's
fucking
wetter,
crab
under
starts
the
singing-
sea. We're adopting him.
I swear to Christ, if your fucking crab starts singing, I am having a fucking crab for dinner.
Now the question just
No.
becomes, is he going to sing in the cool Jamaican accent, or is he going to sing in the slightly British accent?
Ooh.
And then which one do you like more? And which one will you help more? Because we all know the discrimination against accents around here. Or
Listen,
Tamatoa.
who here has looked at the Apple Jacks boxes now and recognized
Don't
that they
tell me what they
gentrified the
did to my
characters?
boy. Don't remind me what they did to my boy.
That apple was never supposed to be happy, and why is cinnamon now? Why is it no longer cinnamon? It is cinnamon.
Yeah.
What is wrong with this situation?
Don't remind me. It's horrible and evil, and I hate it. Like, it's so sad.
I don't think I can ever eat Apple Jacks again after seeing that.
I'm not going to.
Never heard of Apple Jacks.
You're from Canada. It's okay, love.
It's a cereal.
I'm just reaching a point here where any single time that Valor here says, I don't know that reference, I'm just going to assume it's because Canadian.
I mean, that's
Why do
fair.
you think I keep making the joke?
Not even a joke. It's an observation.
Not a joke, it's a fact.
Like I said, it's not a joke. It's an observation.
I have a bag of Jolly Ranchers. I am happy.
Wow,
You got
so
a
Jolly
rude.
Ranchers.
Just not sharing Jolly Ranchers with your brother. You're so mean.
Listen, if you want to stop by after work, you can take some.
Noted.
Well, actually, that depends on how many are left after tonight.
I mean, that's true too.
Give me just one moment here, real quick. Go ahead and turn your attention to camera.
He,
Mhm.
Okay, I would like you to like just for clarity's sake. I am currently using my Discord on my PlayStation 5 right now.
It's okay.
I can't
Don't worry, you
control
don't
your cameras.
Oh, he's naked.
No, he's not naked.
I
He's
am
shirtless.
just shirtless, damn it.
And you can't
This
see his
bag,
nipples.
this bag is still halfway full.
There you go.
And this is one of those bags that even has their lollipops.
Ooh.
I didn't know Jolly Ranchers had lollipops, so I'm even happier.
Frankly, I didn't either, so that's interesting news to me.
Homeboy,
Are
are
we
you in the
not fat kid
closet?
enough?
Apparently, we are not fat kid enough, Unk.
Fat kid enough. Galactic, we're not fat kid enough. That's about what I expected.
It feels weird that I can actually say I'm not fat kid enough for once, because I'm used to being one of the fat kids.
Yep.
Bam, bam, bam.
I'm not a fat kid. I'm just sitting over here eating vegetable crackers.
This
there's worse things
music
you
is
could
just
be.
reminding me of my Final Fantasy.
Well, there you go.
Shoddy is thick.
Which fantasy is final though?
Preferably for me, 11.
My
How
joke.
the hell did we get here so fucking fast?
Well, first of all, the port up here is where you guys arrive. So,
And to be fair, it is a short sail away.
yeah, it's less than a day.
Is there ship coatings like the ones in One Piece in this world?
What? Maybe? Oh, coatings. I heard coatings. I was like, how are you coating a ship?
No, like coat, as in like covering. You know, like the way that in One Piece they get underneath the red wall.
Yeah. I mean, not that's written in the game, but that's not important right now.
That'd be badass.
But the first place you arrive is in that upper corner is the piers and docks that are listed, kind of off to the side. You're easily able to get there. And upon landing and tying up and, getting yourself settled in, again, doing so in the name of House Tea Leaf, so your docking fees are mostly waived. Rather, they're charged to Tea Leaf, but, she'll take care of it.
They're waved to us.
Yes.
The important part is it's not coming out of our coffers. I swear to God, if we come back to our ship and there's a small crab in our treasure pile seeing shiny, I'm going to eat it.
See? You understand.
Man, what's with all the anti-singing crab propaganda in here?
Listen, I'm okay with Under the Sea, but that fucker does not touch our treasure. You touch my treasure, you can become dinner.
I mean, that's fair.
Please don't
What's
hurt.
Well, keep. I guess in Skull's case, keep Rocky away from the treasure pile.
I mean, easy enough. Now, there are a few places to note when you arrive. The first of which is, of course, the floating market. The center of the city's floating port acts as an important hub between the worlds. Due to the importance of trade in this wealthy city, the port is safe and well guarded. Even now, you can see that there are lots of guards moving about here and there. People are definitely moving about with purpose, but also lots of trade is being conducted. The other thing is that the very top of the Palace of Pearls is jutting out from the water. I would like all of you to roll a history check, please.
Do I get this an advantage given that this is more of my home turf?
Yes.
I ain't gonna know jack shit.
What is this?
I don't know jack shit.
I'm about to.
I mean, just to get to know jack shit. I hear he's a pretty cool guy, actually.
Oh god damn it!
I prefer Jack Frost.
He's a little cold for my liking.
A lot of people like his brother Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a good.
That guy
That's a
knows how
pretty
to
cool
party.
dude. Listen, he always comes with Captain too.
No.
I mean, you know. It's better than Jose. That guy gets you.
Yeah,
That guy fucks up everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he won't shut about the stick up his ass.
Yep.
I thought that was Jack Flash. Didn't he sit on a candlestick?
I have no idea.
Have none of you heard the song American Pie?
Bro, it's
Jack,
been
you
6
know
years
Jack
since I
Big Bro?
last heard American Pie because I prefer fucking I prefer Anakin guy.
Yeah.
By the way, Weird
I see
Al is
you-
coming to concert up here at Lake Tahoe, so if anyone wants to get tickets, it's August 24th.
Wait, well, hold on. That curly-haired bastard's still alive?
Yeah.
Fun fact: I actually have one of his vinyls upstairs.
Nice.
Still
Yeah,
a little
right.
bit, still a little bit fucking, like, disgusted that Daniel Radcliffe played him in this fucking movie.
As long as he was okay with it. Anyway. So.
Well, apparently Moona knows all the things.
Scram. You know.
Hi.
Right? You know that that this place is a palace and it reaches underneath the sea as well as
Under
on
the
top of
sea.
it.
Okay.
That's about all you know. Though you're pretty sure
yeah.
royal family has some last name to do with pearls, hence why it's called the Palace of Pearls. You're not 100%. Valor, you have no clue.
Yeah, I kind of figured as much when I got a 5.
Well, you know.
I'm honestly impressed that Scram knew anything, considering he, lived in a building for most of his life.
Yep.
Naughty
You
little
know.
sweatshop worker.
Skull and Mune. Both of you being more deep sea dwellers than anything else. Both of you know that the Palace of Pearls is the ancestral home of the Silver Pearls, from which the family leads the city. This spiraling and multi-turreted palace can be seen far and wide, from the blazing bioluminescent lights of its lower levels to the glass-tipped turrets which rise above the waves. The palace also houses a contingent of guards at all times, and the city-state's army rallies here if they ever find themselves under siege.
I hear the sons of that household give the best pearl necklaces.
Boy. Thank you, Rainey. And now the last location that you guys can see is known as the Sea to Sky Inn. It is a fancy inn where drylanders can dine, dance, and sleep above or below the waves. The inn is a popular place for diplomats and merchants to meet to establish relations between surface and undersea businesses. Magic and engineering keep this 5-floor structure dry from the surface to the seafloor. And so, as you kind of dock and look around, this is definitely what you see and kind of what you encounter. Lady Tea Leaf, who accompanied you this far is here to here to meet someone, and she is going to meet them in the Palace of Pearls. And as she does, she looks to the lot of you and just leans in and whispers, I am going to go and meet with Lady Silver Pearl herself. I want the rest of you to go into the Sea and Sky Inn and see what your competition is like.
Oh yay, competition.
There will definitely be competition.
Is Thok coming with us?
Thok is not coming with you.
Son of a bitch.
He has to stay to guard the boat.
There's not going to be another ambush, is there?
No. See, the thing is, I was gonna propose a dare to Thok when we saw the competition. Thok was gonna get arrested for men. Thok was gonna get arrested for many counts of manslaughter.
We can't keep using Thok like that.
This will be the first time I've used him in this particular sense. Hey, Thok,
we can't keep casting Thok.
Thok, I bet you can't get rid of all the fucking competition. You fucking what? Oh, I can just imagine the terrified looks of all the competition as they see a 7-foot-tall hunk of green meat coming towards them at Mog Thok.
I would like to cast 9th level spell command word Thok.
That's command word Thok. Sounds about right.
If that does not end up as a homebrew spell of yours, I swear to Christ, I will probably never buy anything of yours anyways.
So why do I care?
Why did you say it like that?
Because, first of all, I can't buy anything of his right now because I'm poor as hell. If he doesn't do this, I'm definitely not doing it, even if I have money. Oh, I'm going to hell.
Yep. Not that you don't deserve it, but it's okay.
Oh, I do deserve it. Except for the fact that the devil won't take me there because, well, for starters, he's afraid of what I will do when I get there.
Okay, Mr. Edgy. Settle down there.
Who
Back
said anything
away from
about
the
being
edge.
edgy? Fucking devil's gonna fucking cede his throne to me. I don't have to do a damn thing.
Okay, now you're being Quinn gay.
Go ahead and put that edge away. Get yourself a sheath, and let's get back to game.
I'll be your sheath already.
Hey, you shut up.
Anyway, so you all arrive in the Sea and Sky Inn. So the question I have is, who would like to look around for your competition?
Let's do it. I'm gonna guess perception.
Perception or investigation, your choice.
I might as well toss one up there. Why not?
Yeah, I'm gonna look too.
Question. As a ex-mercenary, or not quite a mercenary, ex-marine, would I know the exact look of a group of mercenaries grouping together for a collective job or competition of said job?
That's actually a good question, considering I am in the same bit. I was basically a mercenary hunter.
So, yeah, I would say so.
Okay.
So the DC will be lower.
Okay, I'll take a lower DC as opposed to advantage. I will take the lower DC.
And Scram, what are you
Smack.
doing?
Hiding because he is scared. This is a new environment.
All right, so you stay close to the members of the crew and are too busy, like, nervously looking this way and that.
Probably clinging to the largest person in the nearest vicinity, which is either myself or Skull.
It's either the tail or the tentacle, and quite frankly, the tentacle scares me more.
Is it the fear of the choice of which one you might accidentally grab?
Yes, that's exactly why.
I mean, if
I'm
I
glad
stood
you
up my full height, I
understand.
could just make a tent out of my tentacles.
Like a vampire squid?
Yes, like a vampire squid.
Whoa.
And that would give me a better view around the area, too.
I mean,
Are you based off a vampire squid? I thought you were based off an octopus.
I am. You said like, not at like. You said like, as in not. It doesn't have to be, but is like. I can learn from other
Sorry, I had a
species.
stroke with that sentence that you just said. You're gonna have to repeat what you
I can learn from other species.
Emil over here. I'm a big daddy.
English, not Englishing.
Like, I tried so hard to comprehend what you were fucking saying.
Scram.exe is not responding.
If it makes you feel better, I don't know what I was saying either.
Scram.exe is not responding. 404 Skull not found. Yeah,
I
versus
bullshit
me,
half of what I do.
who's the big ass snake. I could just periscope myself until I'm like half a foot above everyone in the room.
Yeah, but you might get a lot of attention drawn to you.
That's why I said half a foot, not half a body.
So,
We're also currently dealing with more things that are used to water situations anyway, so things do tend to get bigger underwater in certain situations.
undersea gigantism
You know,
is a thing.
expanding.
Yes. I watched a documentary on that.
Now, as you are going about looking around, Mune, our beautiful siren,
Yes.
you spot someone that you are concerned with because you know enough about her that she is definitely a concern.
Uh-oh.
You see a young woman by the name of Amaris Terral. She is a Tavarin knight. However, you know her more from the fact that she is a pirate hunter and has quite a bit of experience in so doing that. You and your former master have had to evade her more than once because she believes that you're essentially pirates, even though you don't technically, raid anything. You just go and you're Indiana Jones more than Captain Jack Sparrow.
Gotcha.
And yeah, you definitely would know that you would definitely be able to see her.
I'm gonna kind of like pull my hat down to obscure part of my face and kind of whisper to everybody and be like, we need to steer clear of that person.
I don't think I've gotten anything to worry about. I don't look like a pirate.
You look like a pirate and then some.
I look like an ex-marine who has battle-worn armor.
The other among you being Mr. Skull, you actually recognize a fellow undersea man. That's why I didn't pronounce it in a certain type of way. But you recognize him not from the fact that he is he's an undersea dweller. You know him because of what he is. He's a dread mask. His name is Dov the Smiler. He is a sea elf dread mask, and his squad of spear gunners are legendary for their role as bounty hunters. They also are quite the infamous fellows, because word is if you hire them and you try to break deal with them, they will send a squad of dread masks after you in order to brutally murder you and your entire family. So
I will make sure to inform the party about that development, about that group.
Yep. Which, also, you would all know that the Dread Masks were part of the people who attacked the banquet, the Feast of Fools that you guys were at. And so, you should be careful, because this organization is already not aligned with you.
They probably also have a very large hate boner for us.
It's from what I know of them. Would I be correct in assuming that it is very much if we could outpay whoever is paying them, we win?
That's an option. Usually, however, frankly, you don't know what's being paid or if they are being paid. You get the feeling that the attack on the Fool's Goal on the Feast of Fools was a paid event, but the hunt for the Undine, who knows? They could very well just be going after it for themselves. After all, a ship with a state-of-the-art engine that doesn't really tire and is, again, better than most ships currently designed? I mean, they could do a lot with that. And last, but certainly not least, Mr. Valor.
Hey,
Excuse me.
I can never look at you on T again. I can never see them the same way.
Emil, what have you done?
He called them snake furries.
All I'm saying is my explanation is better.
Anyway.
I can never look at you on T again. Not
Yeah.
the same.
I love you too.
Emil, I want you to understand that I have a vein throbbing on the side of my head right now that is currently because of you.
I'm sure Emil makes multiple
thank
things on you
you.
throb.
You, shut up. You, keep your goddamn whore mouth shut, you... Oh, there's words I want to say that will get you immediately banned on TikTok.
It's cute because I
every
can
other
hear the
form.
blush in every other word.
Fuck you.
The best part is I can feel it too. Like that intense inhale.
I'm going to hell.
They,
Are we carpooling to hell?
I suppose.
I call the clown car.
Deal. Can
Hell
I get
yeah.
shotgun?
Only if I get the trunk.
Okay.
Okay, deal. I'll make sure you have snacks.
Listen,
Hell
if
yeah.
people that drive big lifted cars have small dicks and people that have big shoes have bigger dicks, I know why everyone's terrified of clowns.
I have heard that joke so often, and it's still funny.
Anyway. Do you recognize a gentleman who's actually here, Valor? You recognize a gnome gentleman. You remember his name only vaguely. Tagano Rumblesnap. He is part of the faction who was supporting Pip Cogsgroove in Zeleny. You see him talking to a bunch of undersea folk. As you kind of move and kind of are looking around, you hear him. No, I'm saying that the pollution from Zeleny is being addressed and it is going to be solved soon. We only lack a few crucial elements.
Oh boy, it sounds like he's in a very heated discussion and may be in need of assistance. I'm gonna go the other way now.
What happened
Excuse me for
there?
a moment while I go beat my wife. Anyway.
Don't say that on stream! For fuck's sake, what the fuck?
And that is how he got several fucking cops called on him.
Jesus fucking Christ!
I still have my sound alerts enabled. I was taking a big drink of water when this bitch hits the jump scare button.
I can't wait to go watch your side of this VOD later.
I hope you clipped it.
Oh, Mooney, please tell me you clipped that shit. Please tell me you clipped that shit.
Somebody did. All that said, I'm sure that gentleman has everything well in hand because technical jargon is not my forte.
Yeah. But again, you do see that, you do in fact see that it is, he is taking a lot of heat. It appears that the pollution that Zeleny was putting out was starting to become a problem. Enough so that Zeleny is actually having to do damage control now. And granted...
Okay, yeah, I'll go fucking help him. I'll slither over to the conversation.
And he looks up.
And,
as do the other sea elf, big shots.
Now's your chance to be a big shot.
The pollution in Zeleny was not caused by the people of Zeleny. It was caused by one madman's machinations for power. And he's dead. I made sure of that.
And the sea elf nobility or trade merchants or whatever kind of look confused, and you actually
I think I need that clip too.
I mean, you're welcome to clip things.
Sorry, I was mostly talking to myself. Someone set my stream on fire as Valor was talking about pollution and setting things on fire.
That's funny. However, Tagano pipes up. This is one of the adventurers that was hired by Pip Cogsgroove and the other council and the other guild members and masters in order to deal with the problem of Graph. I assure you, folks, that we have indeed learned and are taking steps to undo the damage that has been caused. We only ask for a little patience and understanding while we work with the Arcano in order to address your concerns. I assure you that we are not ramping up war production anymore, and we are indeed taking the concern of pollution seriously. We already have an answer. And he actually reaches down and pulls out a box. And it's a beautiful box with a live topiary on top of it. And then he taps a few buttons on the side and you see a projection. And inside you see a projection of a slime. This slime being slightly greenish purple kind of fusion in color, and it basically looks like a muck or a grimer. like the Alolan version, just with Alolan green and Kanto purples. This is.
Oh, I remember this slime.
This is a pollution slime. It was recently uncovered in the sewers of Zoleni, and we have discovered that it eats all kinds of pollution and bacteria and waste products from all kinds of creatures and all kinds of experiments. The only thing it can't eat is oil. We are currently in the process of experimenting of creating oil slimes. However, we need multiple types of oil, which is why I have come to you, my fine gentleman. As you can see, and he gestures to you, Valor, our friend here assures you that Graf has been dealt with, and so we would like to enter negotiations for purchasing of whale oil and kelp seed oil and other such products in order to test our hypothesis on oil slimes. Please, if you would but humor me. And you see them kind of frown and they nod. We will discuss it. You will have our answer on the morrow. And they stand and leave, giving you a kind of wide berth, Valor. And you see Tagano reaches into his coat and pulls out a handkerchief. Oh, thank you, my good sir. I believe you're Valor, correct?
That I am.
And he like dabs his forehead and his cheeks, and kind of like cleans off his mustache. I must say that I do not know why I was sent here as a representative, but I'm doing my damnedest. Please, have a seat, he says, kind of curiously, because again, snake. However, you do find the chairs are actually more accommodating for someone like you, mostly because you get mostly you get the sense that what they designed for dealing with lots of tentacles, you can take advantage of even though you have a tail.
I'll take a seat.
I'm interested in seeing the design of these chairs now.
They're mostly stools with wide, flat tops. You can ask for a chair with a back, but it is not common.
Good to know.
You, sir, need to work on your business presentations.
Yes,
I fear that if I had not stepped in, then you may have not walked out of here without a few bruises.
I certainly don't disagree with you, which is why I have some bodyguards standing by, but frankly, I don't blame anyone. Before Graf was dealt with by you and your fellows of the Vessi's Mercy, we were... Apparently our pollutions and their problems were starting to feel widespread. I always thought it odd that no one would come to the defense of Zolen, but it makes sense now. After all, if the Orkana began to talk to the other undersea dwellers and representatives, of course they would want out of it and want an end to it, to save their own skins, and then of course our neighbors, Tevara and Zavros, are not exactly known for their political intrigue or helping out those without getting something.
Well, to be fair, Graf made it very, very difficult for anyone to come to your aid.
Yes, don't we all know? And he takes a big drink of an amber liquid. I imagine we'll be feeling the depths of his machinations for years to come. And I'm afraid I don't think that it will do any of us any good in the long run.
Harming the world leaves a deep scar in those that live in it.
Could not have said it better myself, frankly. But where are my manners? Thank you very much for coming to my aid. I know
your bodyguards weren't doing any good for it.
My bodyguards were only told not to let me be physically assaulted. So, They couldn't until
Yes.
I was actually attacked. We are trying to restore Zolen's reputation, as you might understand.
I would recommend having a bodyguard sit with you at the table at your next meeting.
It is entirely possible. But,
Well, take it from my perspective. Showing fear of the people you harmed might actually help you in the long run.
Noted. May I ask, what brings the Vessi's mercy to Damari?
Normally this would be the captain's job to tell you, but she's currently laid up, so we're on the search for a relic of sorts.
I will
believe it was
hazard a
called-
guess and say it's a ship.
Your guess would be hazarded correctly.
Yes, I'm not surprised. For you see,
Assuming
we
that-
have also heard of the ship being possibly alive and located.
Alive is a rough term. I think it's more like it's been seen. But finding it, seeing if it's operational, and getting it back to those who want it is going to be a trick. There is a lot of people here who want it. And the reward that goes with it.
You want me to open the door?
Indeed, I imagine so. I will say that Zolen also has a vested interest in claiming the ship as well.
That tracks, but I think for now, Zeleny should be focused on damage control and cleaning up the mess that Graf caused.
Indeed, and we are in fact worried about that and taking steps to make amends. I was serious when I meant we were working with the Arcana and others in order to test out these new slimes and create more of them. So far, it seems to be working properly. We recently found someone who, on one of our expeditions, who fancied themselves a slime expert. And so he is currently working with us in order to create more beneficial slimes. The pollution slimes are the latest development.
As long as he's, not flooding the streets with slimes.
I mean, flooding, no, but slimes are becoming a very popular creature to have around in Zeleny. After all, there are cleaner slimes, scavenger slimes. There are many slimes that can be used to help the day-to-day of the common folk. And they only eat certain things. For example, a scavenger slime will only eat detritus and waste, such as, well, I am sure you can imagine.
Yes.
However,
Unfortunately.
a cleaner slime would also be able to clean dishes or rust off of most things, and can even be used to remove dirt and grime and mud from your floors. We already have a laundry service that sprung up using these cleaner slimes, as well as something called a deodor slime? We're not sure, but it apparently eats odors. We are seeing... Pip has decided that she will invest a substantial amount of gold and platinum into this young man's ventures. And so the pollution slime was invented. Or evolved? Adapted? Oh, who knows. However, the Undine, if we can capture the engine intact, as well as the rest of the ship, it might give us answers on a new type of engine that would be far more fuel efficient and significantly less damaging on the pollution side of things. We sent one of our best spear gunners, Greta Wistwicket. Her and her diving team have been sent to Zarantil Point. Unfortunately, they've been out of contact for the last 2 weeks. If you happen to see them or happen to find them, we are offering a 200 gold bounty on any information regarding them. Their whereabouts, their safety, and of course, if you bring them, if they are found to be damaged and in need of rescue, should you bring them back alive, we will offer 500 gold pieces per member of her party. She leads a team of 9 other gnomes, so 10 in total. They're all outfitted in state-of-the-art gnomish diving suits.
Alright. We'll keep an eye out for them at least.
I hope you wrote that down, Vex.
I did not. I remember that there was the spear gunner, her crew, and they're all underwater lost, and they're all wearing Novish diving suits.
Yep, and telling Zeleny or Zelen anything about their whereabouts is worth 200 gold pieces, and if they are in need of rescuing them is 500 per person you rescue.
Yep, be keeping that in mind. Unfortunately, like, I don't have it written down. I can probably find my notebook somewhere.
I just put it into my little bio sheet on my in the roll 20.
Wait a second. I have a notebook. I just have to find the damn thing.
Shout out to the son of a bitch in the distance.
I mean, you never know. Some son of a bitches, are probably good guys. You do not condemn people for the sins of the fathers, or the mothers, or the grandmothers, or the grandfathers. Mostly because it doesn't make sense.
At a point.
You don't make sense. What fun is there in making sense?
Dollars?
What?
Okay, I found the notebook.
Huzzah! The notebook has been uncovered!
Well, I mean, it's one of the notebooks I have. It's not the one I wanted, though. But whatever.
I mean, we'd all rather make dollars, but, we can't all be awesome making dollars around here. So, it'd be fun. Ooh, how fun. Now, I need to read ahead real quick, because I need to understand something.
It's written down.
Cool.
That said, I think we will leave you to, your spirits and go about figuring out how to get ahead of our admittedly wide array of competition.
Best of luck to you.
I sure hope the sharks like food.
It's very likely.
And I slither off.
Best of luck!
To you as well. Don't get bitch slapped by a sea elf.
It's kind of looks. And, as you all kind of gather up again, It's taken you a little while, and you all kind of reconvene when a sea elf dressed in very nice attire, looking very powered servant, approaches. I believe you are all the crew of the Vessie's Mercy, yes?
We are.
Excellent. Please follow me.
It's always royalty. Why is it always royalty that comes over and talks to us?
I didn't realize this crew is this special.
It might have something to do with the very ironic name of our ship. I'm not worried about drawing attention to us when it is the, yeah.
Why'd you guys name it that?
We didn't. Our previous captain decided to give it the name.
You had a captain beforehand? Did you kill him?
No, he left of his own accord.
Oh.
Presently, though, you arrive at, you're taken into the Palace of Pearls. And as you are, you're taken down into the water. And you arrive at what is essentially a underwater dock. And standing there is, of course, laying a tea leaf. However, there's also another woman who is there. Her name being... Selena Silverpearl. And that is how she is introduced to you. Lady Tea Leaf, crew of the Vessie's Mercy, this is Selena Silverpearl. Selena, this is the crew of the Vessie's Mercy. I have hired them for this adventure. Ah! So you are the ones who are going to find the Undine. Welcome. I am, of course, as noted, Selena Silverpearl. I am the most powerful Avalsi League representative in Damari. And she gives you all a polite curtsy.
That sounds scary.
Oh, no. The Avalsi League are the ones who first commissioned the Undine to be created.
Oh.
I'm assuming this is the one who commissioned the job for you?
Lady
And
Tea Leaf...
I do say... I say that
Tea
to Miss Tea Leaf.
nods her head. It was she who approached me about it, as... Well, Lady Silverpearl's last expedition to hunt the Undine was unfortunately... Well, they were never seen again, and one of my sons was in that expedition. I thought to reach out, but it appears that it has taken a long time. Sadly, I have been trying to put together financing in order to fund this expedition. I do apologize, Lady Silverpearl. It is quite all right. I understand the ways of the world. I only regret that I was unable to save my son, my oldest son, so I hope to save my youngest son. My youngest son, Callow Silverpearl, is the one who found the gem that I gave to Lady Tea Leaf. And he is chomping at the bit to go on this adventure. And so I have secured backing this time. And I, in turn, secured you. She said, Lady Tea Leaf says, gesturing to the lot of you.
Well, I mean, We are pretty good at this.
Indeed. Now, normally, I would say taking your own vessel would be advised. However, I am afraid I cannot allow that in this situation. Zorantil Point mostly is an underwater location. And I have been told that while many of you can swim and all of you can breathe underwater, I figured getting you there the fastest way possible would be of benefit. And so I have secured for you a skiff, she says as she moves over, as
Fuck's a skiff.
she walks over
A
towards
very tiny boat.
It's not even that. She walks over to the docks, and inside of the docks, you can see many interesting things. Number one of the things you see are dolphins and killer whales, and even a giant manta ray that are just kind of playing and kind of just existing in the water. And they're just relaxed. They seem not to bother each other. They seem not to worry about each other. You imagine that's because they've been well trained, and of course there's probably, druids and the like here to kind of keep the peace. However, the other things you see are interesting because there are undersea vehicles. You see a hauler that is being pulled by a pair of very large sharks. Giant sharks, even. Or no, hunter sharks, excuse me. These would be hunter sharks. But a pair of hunter sharks are pulling what is essentially a giant clamshell-like device. Allow me to read. These long barge-like drawn vehicles are primarily used by merchants to haul massive shipments across the wild seas using built-in air bladders. This vehicle has four deck-mounted hydropulse guns and bioluminescent lighting to deter raiders. Fins on the side and bottom of this vehicle provide stability. It is about 90 feet long by 30 feet, so it is comparable to the Vessi's Mercy in terms of size. The Vessi's Mercy is an upgraded sloop, essentially. At least according to the in-game statistics. So it's actually, the hauler is actually bigger, than the Vessi's Mercy. But again, is mostly used to haul cargo. And so being pulled around by the sharks is likely how they do it. You see a couple of Grindylows who are supervising the unloading of goods, as well as the loading of goods. However, the more interesting ships are the powered ships. The first ship that you see, Mune and Skull, you would instantly recognize as a hunter. The hunter is a swift maneuverable. I'm going to try to speak English. Correct. It is a maneuverable vehicle that are used as strikers by navies and raiders who can get their hands on them. They are built like manta rays, like they're shaped like manta rays with a sloop. Kind of like the rear comes up and then here, let me see if I can draw it. It kind of has kind of a manta ray, but it has like this kind of shape. And then the big manta wings come out and like go this way and that away. And then it has, the spiked little tail at the end.
Kind of like the big-ass cargo ship from the end of the first City of Atlantis movie?
Kinda. Yeah, kinda. The next ships that you see, and you actually see these because you find yourself underwater, despite the fact that you're in a dry dock, essentially. These vehicles are more whale-shaped, as you see what is called a warrior. The warrior class vehicles have strong offensive and defensive capabilities and make up the core of most undersea navies. These vehicles have a single gun deck and can carry substantial cargo or troops. The partially enclosed gun deck holds the helm, 8 plasma cannons, and 2 torpedo ports. A warrior uses a group of large propellers for its propulsion. And again, it kind of has that like bottle shape to it. It's kind of shaped like a killer whale, except there's no tail. And there's like, again, these guns pointing out of the sides, up near where the head would be. And then another vehicle that passes about outside is a guardian. These are fortress-like vessels, clad the size of galleons, and it is just slowly moving outside the dome. There are large propellers in the back that are used for propulsion. And these are basically massive troop transports as well as like command centers. For you viewers at home, next week I will have the maps or the artist renditions for you to look at. Now, the other ship that is actually in the dock is a skiff. And a skiff is basically if you took a speedboat and gave it manta fins, like ray fins, and kind of put it underwater. Skiffs are small, maneuverable single-deck vehicles. These undersea vessels are primarily used for leisure, patrol, raiding, and exploring. Oh! They kind of have the open cockpit design of like the Hammerhead vehicle from the Lost City of Atlantis. Except they kind of have manta ray fins instead of a hammerhead. Oh God, does anyone know what I'm talking
I can see
about?
it. Yeah, no, I know what you're. It's kind of
Okay.
basically it's the hammerhead design, but with wings.
Yeah. And no hammers.
I
The
see.
head. These
Big ass convertible.
pretty much. These vehicles come in a variety of styles, but generally have long contoured bodies with horizontal and vertical stabilizing fins. Its main cabin area for this one is actually closed and holds the helm and seating. There's limited storage or sleeping compartments that are usually found in the front or rear. In this case, it would be the rear. Weapon controls are found below deck, below desks. And the skiff's current weapon is a pair of hydro pulse guns. You can see that underneath the front edge of the wings of the lower stabilizing wings, there is a hydro pulse gun on either side. Likely the controls for it are next to the driver. And then this particular skiff uses jets for propulsion. And these are towards the back. And you can actually see that it's a pair of twin jets that are kind of encased in the same housing. Side by side. And these are using specifically the jet form of propulsion. Lady Silver Pearl gestures. These are going to be your mode of transportation.
Okay, I know an army when I see one.
Oh, sorry. I more meant the skiff. This is the standard patrol lately. She says, gesturing to all the warships that are coming and going and kind of floating around.
I'm assuming you've had issues.
Not necessarily issues, but lately the seas have been getting choppier, and there are rumors of a couple of sea dragons making a migratory path from north to south. We haven't seen them yet, but we have been told they're coming. Then again, they could come straight through the rage. After all, the dragons and larger creatures don't seem affected by them.
Damn.
The most powerful of the dragons, coral and sea dragons, are actually said to live inside the rage. I've also heard tell of krakens living inside the rage, but I can't verify those reports. Anything that is not of Vesi's creations die pretty horribly inside of it.
And the Selkie is now terrified.
Oh,
When is he not, though?
Fair point.
Like, you don't need to be concerned. He's always concerned.
No, I just think they'd be like trembling at the sound of, oh shit, there's things bigger than fucking Valor and Thok. Good lord.
Mune, you have also heard of this, is the rage kills all but Vesi's children, and that's not you. So your teacher was like, any rumors of treasure inside the rage, you didn't hear it.
Yeah, no. How about not?
I choose life.
All right, so now that we have our mode of transportation, when do you want us to leave?
You will be leaving immediately, and how many of you can operate a skiff?
It's a water vehicle, yeah?
Technically it is.
Grew up driving them.
Then I can drive it, Skull can drive it. I'm pretty sure our lovely new Siren can drive it.
Mune, do you have water vehicles? As tools?
I do not.
Okay, so you cannot. But that's okay.
Oh, shit.
You have two people who can. So, with that, she nods. Excellent. Well, the two seats in front. One will have to be the weapons one will have to be the weapons console, and one will be the driver.
Skull, you're better at aiming than I am.
I figured that's what you were going to say. And believe it or not, I actually trust your piloting of a ship.
You're right, I don't believe it.
Now get in the driver's seat. Let's go.
All right, let's do this.
The only request I have is do your best to bring it back in one piece.
That was the intention.
Excellent. It should take you about 5 or 6 days to reach Zorantil Point from here. It is around 600 miles. Do be careful, and don't do anything stupid.
You're talking to the crew of the Vesi's Mercy. Stupid's what we do best.
That's not very comforting to the person telling us not to be stupid.
Yes, but when has doing something stupid ever gone wrong for us?
I mean, to be fair, I did make a few gold betting on you getting into a scuffle and winning. So
See?
I almost died during the ambush.
That was not because of our stupidity. That was because of somebody's very strange hate towards what looked like a child. I understand you're an adult.
No, it's
look
okay.
like-
I gotta be used to that.
You look like you're 14.
I'm 19.
I know that.
We're the same age.
I do know that. Appearance-wise, though.
That you keep reminding me that I'm older than both of you.
Yes, and yet somehow I outrank you.
Simple, you were here first. Just give me a couple months.
I'm coming for your job, bitch.
You're not coming for my job. I will take this job to the grave if I have to.
James.
Anyways, we're in this now amazingly detailed ship, right?
Mm.
I want to know how fast this thing can go.
So,
what does full throttle look like?
Roll me a pilot water vehicle test, querying. Let's call it wisdom.
You're gonna make the fucking Selkie shit himself from fear.
Alright. So, you are, you're able to, get it down, It's nothing crazy right now, and then, you decide, let's see what this baby got, bitches! And, go ahead and roll a, pilot water vehicles test, querying dexterity.
Real quick, I can see he's about to do this, right?
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna, before he can actually hit the throttle, I'm gonna turn over my shoulder and say, "Buckle up."
All right.
Buckle up. I think I rolled too low to get a full jolt.
Well,
the question isn't if you get a full jolt; it's how well do you control it when the jolt hits.
So, you get down, you're starting to head off in the direction of Zorantil Point, following your map, and you hit the thrusters, and then you hit the thrusters again, and then you see a big red button start glowing.
Button.
And you push.
Wait. Button say?
It doesn't say anything, it's just a big red button.
Big red button. Look, Valor's autistic. Push the button.
So, fun point of fact. A skiff moves at a speed of 65 feet per swim speed. Then you move 65. You take the dash action, which is another 65, goes to 130. And then as a reaction, you now may take the dash action again. This is called boost. You get to do this once a day. And so you do another 65 feet, 195 feet in 6 seconds.
This guy's gonna fucking kill me.
I was at least able to give warning, okay?
You see the light going off in Valor's head. You're like,
I'm gonna fucking die here.
So, 195 feet. So,
right,
roughly 195 feet per second means that the object is traveling at 132.95 miles per hour. However,
what the fuck is the speed of light again?
Oh, a lot faster than that. Divided by 6. So
it's 6.706 e to the 8th power. It's a lot.
Oh
you're
shit!
essentially moving. You're moving underwater at about 35 miles an hour.
Oh.
With no water resistance. Because again, this ship is designed to do that. So yeah, you be moving.
We're moving at about the at the initial burst, we're moving at about an 1/8 the speed of sound.
Yep.
Question. What's 35 times 8?
That would be 280.
I cleared a third of the distance in a day.
Yep. again, you fucking booked it, my guy.
Fucking mad lad. I did say I wanted to win past the fucking competition. Just imagine the rest of these competition guys in diving suits going there on foot. All of a sudden, boom.
I mean, you know. But as you travel, I would like Mune to roll me a d20, please.
Ah, shit.
On it.
How many rocks I gotta dodge?
That would be a 5.
No, I'm just kidding. So a couple things. You're traveling for the better part of the day, and as you do, excuse me, the first thing you see that causes you some concern is a Vodari sloop that has been newly scuttled within the past few days. It has already been thoroughly picked over, suggesting that an aquatic power or a surface faction with many aquatic agents initiated the attack. And this is what you're passing on your way to Zorantil Point. And allow me to change the musica.
I've just had a thought. When Valor straps in, he decides to hit the boost. He extra straps himself in with the rest of his tail.
You know that fucking scene from Treasure Planet?
Which that's not helpful.
Oh my gosh. The scene where she's like, "You better hang on, Professor," and he's like, and he gets launched off the ship.
Yep.
Brace yourself, Doctor.
And he stays firm. Scram is the doctor that just went.
Got fucking cleared.
I'm going to take that as you meaning you heard Skull turn around and say buckle up, and instead of buckling up, you looked at Skull and went
No, with Scram's personality, I 100% believe it's a wait. What buckles? Which are my buckles? And then
what buckle's my buckle? Gone.
Yeah, I don't even believe Scram was like being mean or like, you know, back talking. I believe he just 100% wasn't like was scrambling to do it, and then it was too late.
He's trying to get the buckles on, and all of a sudden, back wall.
I do find it funny if Scram did what's like me. Problem is that's not Scram's character at all.
Nope.
No, that'd be
So
more
I 100.
Reeve.
Yeah, that would be Reeve. I 100% believe though.
Oh, that's
I 100% believe though that poor Scram was doing his best to try and obey the direction and just was too slow.
Buckle up. Wait, what? Gone.
Skull just wasn't able to beat the speed of autism.
They fucking
die over here.
The speed of autism. Holy shit.
You fucking killed the captain of the ship.
Someone clip that, please. Oh God, I need to post that. I need to post that shit on my. No. That needs I know exactly where that's going. Hold on.
It's a clip.
Hold
It needs to go into YouTube Shorts.
Yep.
I will fucking animate that bitch.
Just
I've
getting
never
me the
fucking animated before, but I would animate that.
Oh god. Speed of autism. That is great. That's gotta be the title of this fucking. This episode has to be titled "The Speed of Autism."
Oh God. You know what? I agree. Oh shit! Hold on.
Oh my button.
Holy
Speed
shit.
of autism.
Trying to ease over here, and I'm just imagining Graham in the Family Guy fucking death pose.
Oh, holy shit. Oh,
I haven't
bro.
laughed that hard in the fuck.
See, Mune's smart. She had herself on mute so she can die laughing and nobody hears her.
Saving, copy. Mr. Wolfenstein, there you go.
Yep, I need to post that shit.
Speed of autism, and then everyone dies. Oh
shit!
That's got to be one of the best moments of this campaign.
I have made my legendary quote for this character.
Yep.
Fuck, I think the whole crew deserves some inspiration for that shit. Fuck.
You know what? I agree. I'll give it to you. Everybody gets a point of inspiration. Holy fuck.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit.
Special shout out to Scram, who's still in the back of the boat with the Family Guy death pose.
Yep.
The one suffering from the autism.
Valor, do you suffer from autism? No, I'm quite proficient at it. Scram, do you suffer from autism? Scram, do you suffer from autism? Yes, whenever Valor decides to do something.
That's great. I don't even want to make this fucking reference now, because I don't know how I'm going to top that shit, but you know what? Mune already rolled for it, so here we fucking go. Oh,
Keep
shit.
killing the people.
Yep, just fucking... Oh, boy. So... As you guys are driving past on the first day, and the first day is coming to a close eventually, one last thing that you see is a migration of giant sea turtles, accompanied by a gargantuan sea turtle. And you all hear this haunting and yet jaunty tune being played in the water, and you see on the back of the gargantuan sea turtle is a skeleton wearing undersea clothes. Kind of looks like a suit. And he has seaweed hair, and he's playing a violin. And as he's passing, he looks and sees you, grabs a hat that you didn't notice was on his head, lifts it, and then goes back to playing as he passes.
Huh.
I feel like that was an important character.
I know exactly who that is.
I think most people know exactly who that is.
Yo.
Yeah, my references are not subtle.
Listen, it was either gonna end up being Brooke, or it was gonna end up being the fucking sea turtles from Finding Nemo.
Yeah.
Right.
I was
Actually, I
expecting
think-
one of those Sonic.
Righteous! Righteous!
Actually, I could probably see that, like, that sea turtle's, like, if you were to use detect thoughts on that sea turtle, that's exactly what he's saying. Who has detect thoughts?
You want to detect the thoughts of a sea critter.
I
Now,
mean, why wouldn't you?
the next...
I mean, I do have to speak with animals.
This is true. But they're outside of your range now. However, as you continue, you can see that you have arrived, and there's unfortunately something the next day, rather, on your journey. You realize that there is there's a great deep concern, because at first you see towards the edge of this location you find, you actually are able to see a young coral dragon. They're laying down beneath coral, on the bottom of the ocean floor, and they're just kind of looking up. And you watch as they see you, they move a claw and like drag a line down on a piece of sea rock, and they just watch you go. And it's at that point that you're all kind of noticing the sea dragon. You look past the sea dragon, and what you see causes many of you to freeze and become concerned, because you're seeing deoxygenated water ahead of you.
Oh.
It normally occurs most often as the result of pollution in busy surface seaports, but it can also occur naturally due to algae blooms. This has particularly predictably devastating effects on the oceanic flora and fauna, especially coral reefs. A creature within 30 feet of the area of deoxygenated water can discern the low oxygen with ease. A water-breathing creature cannot breathe in an area of deoxygenated water and must hold its breath or begin suffocating. You can see that, unfortunately, there are several creatures, one of which being a whale, that was unaware of this location and did not make it. As you can see the whale carcass on the surface above you, and you can see that there is no signs of life other than a deep brownish green algae that seems to have choked the life out of this location. Again, not pollution, but just the dangers of a natural occurring
Oceanic
phenomenon. And
algae is easy to get rid of, right?
it can be. The problem is you think this area has been like this for a while. Because the coral dragon, where the coral dragon was, the coral is flourishing. But it definitely seems that it knew of this location. And for some reason, it's keeping a tally.
Are we currently driving through it?
You are indeed. And I need you to roll a pilot watercraft check, varying strength, as the controls are much harder to get under control at this point in time.
Damn.
Given that I'm able to see this and know it's coming up, and I would know what effect that would have, can I give him assistance?
Yeah, I'll allow it. Go ahead and re-roll Valor.
I'll take that nat 20. Thank you, Skull.
Between Valor, you kind of are a little busy looking at the dragon because you're like, holy fuck, it's a coral dragon.
Yeah.
And
Big deal.
And Skull, you're like, hey, wait! And the two of you together are able to maneuver the ship towards the outskirts of the bloom, and then manage to kind of cut yourselves in and out and continue along down your designated travel route.
What kind of weapons does this thing have?
Pulse guns.
Hydro cannons.
Yeah, hydro pulse guns.
That would not get rid of LJ, would it?
No. I mean, it would probably, like, blow up big chunks, but it wouldn't be as effective as you're hoping.
Damn.
But again, it's just is what it is. Though, again, some people might have the question of what the fuck is a dragon doing keeping a tally, and why? But
That's the
Sam's
question.
never seen a
What-
coral
that
dragon, so he's
that
kind
line
of
that-
mesmerized by it.
As
That
someone
line that
who
ex-
would study these types of creatures as they are considered leviathans, is there a role I could make to possibly guess?
give me a second, and let me think. What were you saying, Fowler?
The line that it scratched, which mark on the tally was it?
Fowler, roll perception. Skull, roll a insight.
Damn. 8.
Unfortunately, the water down there was too dark to see, and then Skull brought your attention to the unoxygenated water before you could really get a good look. Skull, you're pretty sure it's keeping a tally, and you're probably guessing it's the amount of ships that it sees. Because it only made a mark on the tally when you approached and when it saw you. And it's not giving chase. It's not doing anything other than making a tally mark. You couldn't see how many tally marks it was making either, or how many have been made. You only saw it make the new one for you guys. So your guess would be ships that are passing. Which may be a smart thing because, after all, dragons are dragons. And if dragons are, as they always have been, collecting stuff is probably within their wheelhouse, though coral dragons do have a tendency towards good alignments. Sea dragons are evil. Like, straight up, the blue sea dragons, they are evil coded. And seem to delight in that. Though coral dragons are known to be protectors of coral reefs. They are also said to be wise. So not many people hunt coral dragons. You can chase them, assuredly, and there are those among your particular bent who make it a business to kill and hunt all dragons. There are those abound who do that kind of shit, but I don't imagine you're one of them. And frankly, coral dragons are not the worst threat beneath the waves. Sea dragons are not even the worst threat beneath the waves.
If anything, I would guess, given the knowledge coral dragons have, they'd be one of the ones we'd be more likely to work with than against.
Indeed, coral dragons seem to have a vast amount of information, including about creatures known as leviathans, the very creatures whose name created your whole hunting circles, essentially. Leviathans, gargantuan titan monstrosities. And they are among the most powerful of monsters found above or below the seas of Vodari. They are truly colossal creatures, and you know for a fact that Vessi created the first Leviathans in order to fight gods. And since then, they have only flourished in her rage, as they are truly her children. Of course, crushing sea serpents, ice sea serpents and other massive monstrosities are among other creatures that you would hunt. Some of your band even hunt shipwreck mimics.
I'm sorry, what?
What?
Yes,
What do you
indeed.
mean?
What do you mean?
One more
What do I
time for Big
mean?
Daddy. One more time for the snake.
Mimics the size of shipwrecks.
No, shipwrecks that are
Right.
mimics.
Would Mia
Right.
know what a shipwreck mimic is?
Oh yes, you would. You've had to escape more than one in your day.
Side note: are coral dragons serpentine in nature?
Technically they're reptilian in nature. They are dragons.
But do they classify as being serpentine?
No.
Okay,
So they're not like Chinese dragons.
no.
Correct.
So I can't use my animal friendship spell on them.
Also, you can't use your animal friendship because they are technically not an animal. They are a sentient, sapient race.
I could use it on the snake, the sea snakes, though, right? Or sea serpents.
You hope. You hope.
That is a. I mean, like, it's a bit of a stretch, but serpent is a snake.
Yes. You're just not sure how big the size difference will matter.
Huh. I need to study that one. Moving on.
That would also change its stats drastically.
Indeed. However, I do have a image of a coral dragon, which you would have seen. And allow me to share it to our lovely audience, our lovely patients. This is the beauty of a coral dragon.
I want to give it head pats.
That thing looks like it will eat me.
Well, duh, it's a dragon.
Yeah, but it'll eat you like calamari. It'll eat me like fucking spaghetti.
I could not. Oh, the other thing is, since you guys saw these, you guys would have also seen these because you saw them in a big pod, and then you saw one that was supersized, Captain.
That turtle is so fucking cool looking. Like, goddamn.
Yeah,
Fuck, are we playing Subnautica? The fuck?
Yep,
Like the
instead
art
of
of it is
whale,
just
like they're
gorgeous.
sea turtles.
That guy's definitely name is Crush.
I don't even know that that's a name. That's just a descriptor of what he does if he happens to run into something. And again, so just for the sake of being clear with you, sea turtle. Here we go. This is a giant sea turtle that is a large beast. So essentially, giant sea turtles grow to be about 10 feet or more in diameter. So yes, these are 10-foot turtles. However, the gargantuan sea turtle that you saw, the largest of these sea turtles have been known to host entire communities in the plants and coral that grow on their shells. You all have heard a story about a wandering island that is said to be on the back of a gargantuan sea turtle, though no one has ever seen it to prove it. Yet the legends exist. The legends also tell of a city on the back of a gargantuan sea turtle, where an ancient treasure is said to create the most pure and beautiful golden items that has ever existed. And it is actually said that the king of that city was able to touch anything and create gold. Some say you can still find the golden smith on his throne on that particular city. Though some say you might have to find an oracle to tell you where to get it.
Anyways, so that we're
And there's a cranky
currently
parrot who
traveling,
may
right?
or may not want the oracle for himself. I hit you with another reference before the lights go on. Okay, fine.
No, I'm not catching this one, but I'm thinking like because I feel like this is
Jafar?
no. I
You
think this
are,
is a-
you are correct. It is an Aladdin movie. It is the third one, Aladdin and the King of Thieves. The whole Hand of Midas. It's on the back of a giant fucking turtle.
Fucking god, that fucking scene where he turns into a gold statue gave me such intense childhood trauma. Like, I had no idea where that was from for such a long time. And then, like, when I finally, like, re-saw the movie and saw that scene, like, my childhood me was screaming.
Yep. Careful what you wish
Like,
for.
I
Childhood
was-
you or you
touch.
Screaming, pissing, and throwing up. I was not doing okay.
Jeez Louise. That's an intense reaction, but I get it.
That was like such intense childhood trauma for me. Just like the thought of that happening was horrendous.
Well. Don't go touching golden hands. Although to be fair, that's why I don't shake the hands of any statues in public I see. Like those statues made out of metal, I don't shake their hands. Or touch them, frankly. And the last statue I did touch, I broke, because it was a fucking weeping angel and it was in college. By the way, Rick, I am still sorry I broke your final for your goddamn sculpting class. But in my defense, it's a fucking weeping angel and it had to die. Like, I'm sorry.
dude, why?
Because he's a Doctor Who fan and he knew he'd get a pass.
Not him, you.
Because
Well, you
it's a
just, like, you
fucking
just
weeping
turn-
angel. The fuck you
You
mean,
just-
why?
Did you just fucking turn, see it, and just start swinging?
Kinda. So
Damn.
it was put outside of the sculpt of the art classes of the art building, in part of a gallery. And I'm walking by. It's like 10 o'clock at night. I'm walking back from my radio show, and I see the angel form. I run up to it, like, not blinking, like closing one eye and opening the other, you know, doing that frog blinking of closing one, leaving one open. And I see it's truly a weeping angel, and I push it over. And it shatters. And then I take other pieces and start breaking them until there's not a lot of it left that is not in pieces.
How traumatized did the Weeping Angel episodes fucking make you?
No, fuck you. No. They are evil. And again, there's a reason I don't go to France. Notre Dame is fucking full of weeping shit. I'm not doing it.
So is
What?
New York.
I don't go to New York either. They don't have the big Pokemon Center skyscraper no more, so there's nothing I want to see in New York. Not a damn thing.
That's just in. Our DM got traumatized by a TV show.
You know what, your mama?
She got traumatized by crack. What do you want me to say?
Just that.
All right.
Yes, we got Mune to laugh.
I'm sorry. Oh, that's great.
The argument between me and the DM. Oh, what traumatizes us more? Ah, great. Let's drive the ship into a rock now.
But that's what you see as you pass the second, going into the third day. Day 3 is pretty uneventful. It's just open ocean. You see coral reefs, you see life kind of coming and going. A pod of whales is passing, going the opposite direction of the deoxygenated water. So, again, it's just a kind of peaceful, it's a kind of peaceful place. Now, you're about the last day of travel. And again, when the day-night cycle happens, you guys can actually, like, essentially park your ship and put it in what's called a hover mode, and it will just kind of float there. It won't move forward, it won't move back, it'll just kind of float, like it's at anchor. And it will turn off all of its lights and dim lights, so that way, nothing tries to come eat it. And it pretty much blends in with the water. However, the last day before you arrive, you are all able to observe a half-mile long trail of fiery chemicals burning on the surface of the water above you. You travel beneath it just fine. However, those of you proficient with water vehicles recognize this as fire ice deployed as a weapon or accidentally released from an exploded engine. And now, for my beautiful people who may or may not know, I need to find the descriptor. Because it is importante.
Side question: what is our current ship made out of?
Metal.
Good.
Now, for anyone wondering, fire ice. What is fire ice? Fire ice crystals are found under sediments on the sea floor, where frigid temperatures and high pressures provide conditions favorable to their formation. The crystals must then be processed into fuel or explosives in this environment. As this material in its natural state quickly becomes unstable as it melts. Even when refined, fire ice is extremely combustible, making it both an excellent source of fuel and explosives. Essentially, what you have found is crystal that is made up of
nitroglycerin?
Essentially. It also has traces of platinum, was it platinum?
Napalm?
No. There's a type of crystalline metal that when you bring it from a freezing point to a warmer point as a liquid, or try to turn it from a solid to a liquid, it will just explode. I can't remember. God, my fucking chemistry is not coming in. There's also types of metals that if you pull them out of stasis liquid and expose them to air, they will spontaneously combust.
Hydrogen? Or hydrazine?
Air. Cesium. That's what it is. They're mostly alkali metals. Lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, and cesium are known for their high reactivity. Rubidium and cesium literally burst into flame and cause a bunch of explosions when they are exposed to air. Also, fire ice is alkali based because when these metals react in water, they produce heat, hydrogen gas, and metal hydroxide. The heat from this reaction can ignite the hydrogen gas or the metal, causing fire or explosion. So basically, fire ice is frozen alkali metals that once you bring it up to temp, or once you turn it from a solid and or once you kind of break it out of its ice crystal, because again, it's the ice crystal forming over the metal that keeps it inert. However, Should you try to expose any of the metal within the ice to the water, it explodes and becomes very reactive. And again, it is highly effective as a weapon. It is also able to be used as a engine fuel, which is the whole point of the search for the Undine, as it's one of the most refined fire ice engine, or said to have one of the best fire ice engines ever made. Which, if people can go from can leave oil for fire ice, it's far more effective. The problem is it's very, very reactive. So it's dangerous to deal with. But again, it's profitable. Now,
Does this trail of fire ice go anywhere? You said it's
No.
about a half mile long.
yeah,
So
you don't
it doesn't-
see a start. You see where the trail starts and ends, but you don't see anything where it would end or start. Like, you don't see any wrecks or any evidence of a ship or a ship battle. You just see the trail of fire ice burning on the top of the water.
Who's currently on my? I'm assuming this thing acts kind of like a submarine. Who's on radar? Would that also be Skull? 'Cause he's on
So
weapons?
yes, it would be you and Skull. You and Skull are at all of the controls.
Hey Skull, you might think about keeping an eye out for any other ships.
I figured I'd be doing that when I noticed the Coral Dragon was counting ships.
Well, that, and I don't know any ship that willingly releases fire ice. Unless it's being chased by something, or there was a malfunction.
Or they're psychotic.
Okay, we talked about this. I am not psychotic because I decided to hit the boost button 3 times in a row on our first day.
Actually, we never discussed it. You just brought up the first time, meaning you insinuating yourself as psychotic. I never said anything about it.
Are you gaslighting me?
No, we never had that conversation.
I've been under the water too long.
I mean, undersea madness is a thing. However, you arrive at, it is the day of, and in the distance, a single point of green light is your first sign of Zoranto Point. A fort stands on the seabed with rounded towers at its 4 corners. As you draw closer, a cracked dome becomes clearer, atop 2 tiers of firing platforms for hydropulse cannons. Docks are attached to the south side of the fort, large enough for at least 20 skiffs. They currently stand empty. You are able to disembark, and it seems you are the first to arrive.
Now, either we're the first to arrive, or we're too late and somebody, like, absconded with the ship or its crystal.
Could be. Could.
Or
very well
third
be.
option, something's taken out every other ship that's gotten here before us.
That also could be.
You figure I should hide the ship?
Probably wouldn't be a bad idea.
I'm gonna go hide the ship.
Alright. Where and how?
Well, so the docks are rather large, yes?
Mhm.
And they're, large enough platforms. Would you say that one could park our particular skiff underneath the dock? Almost like it was like kind
Roll
of similar to
me-
how
Roll me
Kinda
a
similar to
pilot
how-
watercraft.
okay.
Querying. Let's have you query Dex for that.
Dirty 10.
It's rough. You manage it, but it's rough, Chief.
It's better than it was before, I guess. And I'm trying to go for the whole, like, how Han Solo basically pilots the Millennium Falcon until he's flat against a fucking asteroid.
Oh yeah, no, I knew exactly what you were doing. And again,
Similar concept.
It's rough, Chief, but you managed to park it out of sight. You're pretty sure.
It's better than being seen immediately, so I'll take my chances.
Fair enough.
As long as I didn't damage the ship.
Not to your knowledge.
I better do a check on the ship before I leave.
You certainly can. That
I'll
would
do
be
that.
a water vehicles test querying intelligence.
19.
You don't see any damage. You don't know of any damage, though. You get the feeling that if something were to violently pass beneath your ship, yeah, you could probably see it being damaged. So,
Well, let's hope nothing violently passes beneath the fucking ship.
you know, if wishes were fishes.
There'd be a lot of them.
But with that is where we are going to end today's session, as I have maps I need to get ready. And, it's starting to look like I might have to really fucking come up with this on my own, which a little less than thrilled about, but I will see what I can make happen. So, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for those of you who jumped into chat to lurk and, you know, interact. I do greatly appreciate it. There has been talk of Twitch changing the way some things work, so I do worry about you, my lurkers, but I hope you all get to lurk to your heart's content. In the meantime, though, I could not do this alone, and I have to have and give credit to my fantabulous cast of characters, starting with my Buddha and the other VTuber in this call, Master Crowlot.
Hi. I don't like where this is going. But who knows? Maybe we'll make friends with a dragon.
Who knows? Then, of course, we have Mr. Emil.
Oh, whoa, I'm already next. I'm usually the last one. I'm nervous. He's a scared boy.
He is. And he is, and I need to check my notes, because I had what I was going to do written down, but I can't find my notes, so I have to go looking for them or make new notes, because I had a plan here, and for some reason it just wasn't working. So that's why. I do apologize, Emil.
Grip.
But I promise, we will get to it next time. I swear.
I
You're
know,
also
but
supposed
like,
to do
I had like an
seamless scram.
idea. I had like the plan was to commune like after the banquet kind of situation,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, the story's already pushing forward. It's kind of weird to push back.
Yes and no. I can. There's things
Flashback.
we can do. However.
But we'll figure it out. I can always DM you too.
Yeah. However, next is of course Mr. Vex.
Fly, my lovely viewers, at the speed of autism.
It's not your line.
No, it's Skull's line, but I'm taking it because I am the one that caused the line, so I claim ownership.
I am the tism.
I am the tism.
And last but certainly,
I'm gonna kill everybody in this campaign by just being completely autistic and unhinged.
I mean, you know, there's worse ways to go, I suppose. But last and certainly not least is Miss Galactic Starflower.
Hello.
Always good for
Things
a
are gonna
laugh.
get crazy.
Indeed. But with that, thank you all so very much. And until next time, please stay healthy, my friends.
I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. And remember, it doesn't take a whole lot to make someone's life a hell of a lot better. So get out there and spread happiness like it's a virus. Bye.